Слава Богу, братья и сестры. Я, конечно, за кафедру не буду становиться, но то, что я хотел бы сделать, это коротенькое объявление. И хотел бы сказать, я думаю, мы все понимаем, что в этой стране сейчас трудная ситуация. Мы тоже будем маски одевать в нашей церкви. И я знаю, что некоторые люди, я с некоторыми работаю, они очень просто такие, на работе другой совсем человек, понимаете, он идет, он ворует, он идет, крадет, он делает такие вещи, что даже просто приходит в церковь, вот здесь сидит на третьей лавке, и на меня еще так странно смотрит, но ничего, такие люди тоже бывают. И, кстати, я думаю, у меня Библия здесь лежит за кафедрой, я сейчас быстренько... Я думаю, это очень такой сильный пункт сегодня, что мы должны все понять. Я думаю, это тоже берет очень много, как мужу, как главы дома, мы должны это знать. Мы должны это говорить нашим женам. И мы все думаем, что у Иова было много терпения. Но давайте посмотрим на Ноя. Ной имел очень много терпения. Вот представляете, утром мы просыпаемся в 6 часов утра, и петух просто кукарекает. И представляете, столько животных, такой там, наверное, запах был такой плохой. Ну, представляете, все, и за ними надо убирать. Надо, вот петух кукарекает, может быть, жена ходит не в безмолвии, разговаривает. И вот мы видим, что у Ноя просто столько терпения было, что я думаю, всем нам надо тоже сегодня иметь.
Oh, wow. Hello. You're even early today, man.
Yeah, got 13 hours of sleep, got my coffee. I'm not gonna sleep during church. Satisfaction guaranteed.
You sure?
Guaranteed, dude.
All right, man. I'll be
1000%.
watching. Hey guys, party's here. Why do you guys always get Supreme?
Is there something wrong with your pizza?
No, there's just a bunch of extra stuff on it.
Okay, but what's wrong with olives?
No one eats olives. They don't belong on pizza. Same with pepperonis and cheese. Pizza.
Okay, olives is understandable, but pepperoni, that's the most basic topping you can get.
But it's not good. It does not belong on pizza. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
I think it's mine, bro. I got plenty of. Let's go.
Wait, is this gluten free?
No.
Family. Praise 1065.
Lord of all creation, of water, earth, and sky. The heavens are your tabernacle.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Guess what I got?
A new car or what?
No, I wish. I got these new shoes. They're honestly so awesome. Way better than I expected them to
Ooh,
be.
can I see them?
No, I don't want to spoil it for you. I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay, fine.
Alright, bye.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Whoa, are those your new shoes that you just bought the other day?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing them? You told me you don't know how to walk in them.
No, I totally got it. I already learned.
Are you sure? Just
Yeah.
go slowly.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you doing after church?
Probably gonna eat, take a nap.
Yeah, same here, honestly.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can't make it to youth today. I literally have a midterm tomorrow, dude. It sucks. Yeah, alright, see ya. Hello? Yeah, dude, I just have so much assignments. I can't make it to youth today, dude. These teachers are brutal. Yeah, alright, take care. Dude, I know I say this every time, but I literally can't make it to practice today. This week has been tough. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Therefore, you have no excuse, O man, every one of you who judges. For in passing judgment on another, you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, practice the very same things. We know that the judgment of God rightly falls on those who practice such things. Do you suppose, O man, you who judge those who practice such things and yet do them yourself, that you will escape? Not knowing that God's kindness is meant to lead you to repentance, but because of your hard and impotent heart, impatient
Yeah, I
heart,
could talk right now.
you are storing up
Yeah,
wrath
it's
for
totally
yourself
fine.
on the day of wrath.
Oh, I'm at church right
God's
now.
righteous
Yeah.
judgment will do it.
Oh,
He will
it's
render
fine.
to
The
each one
sermon's
according to his
it's
works.
alright.
To those who by patience
Yeah,
love
I
and
know. I'm
receive
so
for glory,
excited.
honor, and
I heard there's gonna be a lot of food. I know, and the theme is supposed to be like Winter Wonderland, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear probably my wedding dress.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like when we were in Louisiana, we stopped at this one place. They gave like tours of like the swampy areas. So we went on like this pretty big river on this boat, and then they turned off the river kind of like into this like swampy forest area. And it was insane. There was like alligators everywhere, like 6-7 feet long. It was crazy. Never seen anything like that in my life.
Oh, really? 7 feet long? That's like tiny. When I went fishing in Florida, those things were huge. They were like 10 feet long, and there was a lot.
Oh, fishing. I actually recently started fishing. It was really cool. 2 days ago I went and I caught a couple of fish. They're like this big, but I've never fished before, so it was like the coolest experience ever, you know? Really new to me.
Really? You just started fishing? I started fishing when I was like 2 or 3 years old. Actually, the other day I caught like a 50-pound salmon. It was huge.
Can you even lift 50 pounds?
Like right now I probably can't, but like when adrenaline kicks in, you can.
Cool.
It's so cold. Freezing cold outside.
Washington.
Shoot, I forgot a kasinka. Do you have a kasinka I could borrow?
I believe I do. Let me check.
Awesome, thanks. I always forget. I don't know how.
I know. I do that sometimes too. Nope. Nope again.
You know, it's okay. I could probably find a kasinka somewhere else. It's totally fine.
No. I got it. Safety.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna find it somewhere else. I gotta run.
Found it! Where did you go?
Доброе утро, мои дорогие подписчики. У меня такое хорошее сегодня настроение. Вот моя елочка. Я ее недавно поставила. Она так пахнет на всю хату. Просто восхитительно. Потому что Рождество прошло. Забыла сказать. Welcome to Надежда Sketch. Нам только нужно 3 ингредиента. Эти 3 ингредиента молоко, везучие чармс, медиковые клеверы и мандаринчик. Вы думаете, зачем нужен мандаринчик? Ну, увидите. Ладно, начинаем. Берем молоко, берем или 1 столовую ложку, или 1/3 капа, стакана и наливаем. Я всегда люблю по 1 столовой ложке, просто потому что оно потом вкуснее. Потом просто вкуснее. Вкус более такой, как вам сказать. Ну, я ложу 3 столовые ложки. И дальше берем 1/3 капа, кружку. Нет, неправильно. Капа и насыпаем. А, если упало на пол, ничего страшного, собачка потом не скушает. Ладно, насыпаем. И переворачиваем камеру. Где тут не переворачивается? Вот видите? Сюда нужно сперва молоко наливать, а потом уже сериал насыпать. И дальше берем нашу мандаринку и разбиваем дольки. Можно 1 дольку, конечно, съесть. И дальше выложим. 1, там 2, как вам удобнее. И приятного аппетита!
Hey, check this out. I know what I'm getting this person for Christmas. A dictionary.
Ha ha ha.
Guess what, girl? I went shopping again.
Oh my, what did you buy this time?
I got a new car.
Oh, what kind? About time. Fasten the record real quick.
It's a 2021 ZL1 and it's supercharged.
Oh.
But I don't really know much about supercharging.
Okay, girl, let me tell you. So it's mechanically driven by the engine, and then like through this belt thing, and then connected to the crankshaft.
Oh, so that's where all the 650 horsepower comes from. Basically, the supercharger just adds a lot of speed to the car.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
And I got us some candy canes.
No, I'm good, thanks. I don't know if I should say this, but honestly, there's this story that I heard of recently, like the origin of candy canes, and it's just so wild. Like, so there's this one guy, apparently, his name was Plato or something like that, and then he was a bad guy. He's kind of a scumbag. But then this one guy with a cane, he just came and killed him. He just like murdered him like outside in the street. And then everyone hated Plato so much that they started wearing like little candy cane necklaces. And then over the years, it progressed to what it is now, is that we like have these things in a box. So I mean, I'm not gonna eat it, but if I were you, I wouldn't eat those too, because you're basically like supporting murder.
Didn't he live in like 340 BC?
That's what they want you to think.
Greetings.
Hi.
You cold or something?
You cold?
No, I'm actually pretty hot.
Good.
Are you sick or something?
It's just that time of year, you know?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, hold up. Hello. Oh, no, sorry, I'm not interested. Have a good one. Bye. Is that like a scammer or something?
Nah, I got COVID again. It's alright. We'll get through this together. Alright, I'll see you in church, man.
Uh-huh.
Here, hold these things.
Whoa, why do you need all this coffee?
This one's for right now. This one is for Preacher 1, Preacher 2, Preacher 3, in case there's a Preacher 4, and water because I get thirsty. Honestly, I can't live without coffee.
Good to be here this evening, and our group was in charge of worship tonight, but none of them could have made it, so here we go.
Want to hear a funny joke? Why does the golfer bring an extra pair of pants? Just in case you got a hole in one. Just in case. Oh, I got another one. What lights up a soccer stadium? What? A soccer match? Get it? A soccer match? Woo! Did you hear about this kidnapping at school? What? Just kidding. She woke up. Get it? Kidnapping. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Because she kept on running away from the ball. Kept on running away from the ball. What has ears but can't hear? What? A cornfield. The ears they can't hear. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Why? Because he was stuffed.
I thought it was good. The audio sounded pretty good.